I recorded all this all day. I spent most of the day doing it, and my editing program has crashed, and my computer is running slow. And so I'm just going to do this one and put this up, and hopefully put the other one up, I don't know, later. Because it'd be a pity not to. I had like a bit of footage of around town and all sorts of bits and pieces, but now I'm just tired and I want to get it up on time. So this week's theme was where we live, and I live in Upper Hutt, which is about 45-minute train trip from Wellington, which is the capital of New Zealand. It's quite a nice place to live. It's a whole mixed pot, really. You've got your high-class neighbourhoods like Barton Road and the surrounding areas, which is really quite swanky and nice, and then you're really not so nice areas like Merton Street, and the rest of it is just, it's nice. It's a sort of a nice combination of older people and families, and it's just a nice place to live, or at least I think so. It has a bad rep with some people, but I've not had any problem with it. And we've lived here since 2000 when we moved from Sydney. So, last week's theme was our memories of reading the Harry Potter books, and everybody had awesome stories. That's kind of what I had in mind when I suggested the theme, and I'm really happy it went well. It was really fun hearing what, everybody's strongest memories and just things that, remembering when the books came out, how they got them, when they were reading them, that sort of thing, and that's really cool. So I'm glad to hear everybody's things like that. Now, I already rolled the dice, and it was a 4, and I believe that's Brooke. You have to take my word for it until I get the other video up. But the question was, are you a morning person or a night person? I'm a night person. I just function so much better at night. When I was studying, I used to do all of my projects at night, and then I'd sleep in all morning. And they work for me. I used to also work night shifts when I was studying, because that's when I was the most awake and I had free time. Now, I didn't get any questions this week, so I'm going to answer someone else's question, which was favourite movie. And it took me a little while to figure out what was my favourite movie, but I'd have to go with a dual sort of answer, which is Mary Poppins and or Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Now, most of you probably have seen Mary Poppins. I would hope so. It's an awesome movie. And if you have, you'll know it's a combination of live action and animation. Like, most of it's live action until they go into the chalk painting, and then they've got the animated bits and pieces. And Bedknobs and Broomsticks is pretty much a similar format. It's not as popular as some of the other Disney movies. It's set in wartime Britain, and it's a little darker, but once you get past that, it's a really fun movie, and I love it. So those are probably my 2 favourite movies. I'm kind of a Disney fan, so that would explain it a bit. I've got a bit of a Disney collection with DVDs over there. I'm trying to think what else I had in the other video. Other than that, it's been a busy-ish sort of week. I've got 2 design jobs to do for people, which is unusual for me. I don't usually get them. I've only ever had 1 design commission before. And one of them is a follow-on from that. It's one of the ladies I was working with at the Upper Hutt Library for their job is getting married, and she asked if I could do the wedding invitations for her. So I'm doing that, and that'll be a lot of fun. The wedding's not till December, but we're hoping to get them sorted before Leaky, or with enough, most of it's sorted for Leaky, and then just print them off after Leaky. And the other one is for a friend of a friend who is starting a alternative clothing store online, and she asked me to do the logo for them, so that'll be really fun. Hopefully this one will get up on time, because pretty much the other one is unlikely to. Let me know if you guys want to see the other clip, because I'll finish editing it otherwise, and maybe I can post it up as like a part 2 of this one or something. Don't know. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I'm just trying to do this quick and get it up. And I'm looking forward to see everybody. I believe it's Shannon's turn tomorrow, so I look forward to seeing you, Shannon, and everybody else for the rest of the week. Wow, under 100 days to Leaky. It's crazy, and I still have so much money to save. I've got enough to get there, and for the hotel, and I've already paid for my registration, but I want to have heaps of money for spending, because it's not very often I get to go over there and have a fun time, so I want to enjoy it. So, toodles, bye-bye.